Trivia question time. What has two thumbs and isn't winning straightest garden row award? This guy. Hello there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Try New Things, where it is spring, which means it's almost another weed season. Now last year during the course of my gardening I started pulling weeds by hand, then I gave that up, started using a trimmer, gave that up, started mowing the weeds, and then eventually just give up altogether on trying to stay on top of the weeds. And I swore last year that this year I was going to come up with a better plan. So what I decided to try this year is a woven fabric as a ground cover to control the weeds. Now in some areas, and not where I'm going to start today, I'm just going to cover the whole plot, come back and put in circles, and then plant in the circles. Other areas where I'm making rows, I'm going to come back with a smaller fabric that I bought, or narrower, and just run the rows, because I've got to come back later and dig up the potatoes and the onions and that sort of thing. So some places I'm covering the whole thing, other places I'm just covering between the tops of the rows. Hopefully that's going to help me from weeding all summer long. But anyway, today's job is to put down the fabric. So here's the plot we're going to start with. This is the one that we're just going to cover the whole thing. This is going to be my zucchini, my squash, my melons, and pumpkins. So we'll come back later, burn in some holes to plant the plants in, but for now we're just going to cover the entire thing. Now the fabric I got is 4 ounce by 6 foot by, I think it's 100 foot. And what we'll do is we'll attach it to the ground with these landscaping pins. Hopefully I've got enough of them. Yeah, so the fabric as it came is doubled over to a 3 foot length and then rolled. So I have to unroll it, unfold it, lay it out, and pin it. And so we have it. The easiest of the two jobs complete. Next, we move on to between the rows. Well, we're back out here at the garden. It's another day. And in the first half, we did what I thought was the easy part, which is the covered bed, where we covered the whole thing. Down there where we're going to put the zucchini, the squash, the pumpkins, the melons, that kind of thing. Now today what we're going to tackle is between the rows. So to be honest, I may have messed up. I'm not sure yet, but I went on to Vivor a while back and I ordered some 3 foot wide rolls of fabric. And I thought it was going to be that woven plasticky type like I used on the first bed. But it's more of a wool fabric. And I don't know if that's what I want or not want, but I have it now, so I'm going to use it between the rows. At the very least, it's going to be a good comparison between the woven fabric that's more like a plastic or the woven fabric that's more like a wool. We'll try them out this summer, both of them, because I now have both. And we'll see which one performs better. Now I just got done preparing these two rows, this one and this one. Because if I have enough time today, my plan is to plant some beans. This first row, about 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, I planted some peas before another torrential rain. And my peas are starting to come through. So I'm going to have to do my pea fence here in a bit. But we're going to start with this middle garden and try to put some fabric down between the rows and use those lessons learned when it's time to do the big garden up there. Now once again, I'm going to be using these landscape staples to hold down the fabric. So I'm going to run down the row, tack that one down, move on to the next one. So there's one row done, many more to go. I'll check back in with you in a second. Trivia question time. What has 2 thumbs and isn't winning Straightest Garden Row Award? This guy. Boy, the fabric sure highlights just how crooked my rows are. But anyway, there's 2 done. Gonna go ahead and do a little bit more work, then we're gonna check in with you and wrap up this video. So, as you can see behind me, the middle garden is now done. I've got my 3 rows separated by fabric. On the far side, I can get right up next to it with a mower, so I'm not going to put fabric down. But this first row between the grass and the row, I put the fabric down because I can't get the mower in there. So anyways, this is going to wrap up the middle garden. Next thing I'm going to do is the upper bigger garden. But I'm going to save you from watching all that, and we're going to wrap up the video here because it's going to look just like this one, but longer. So what I'm going to end up doing is putting some links in the description to the materials that I purchased to do this job. I actually got to go get some more landscape pegs because I'm running out, where those long landscape staples. And the other thing we're going to do is check back in with you in maybe 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, or maybe a combination thereof. And we're going to see just how good or how poorly this ground cover is doing to control weeds, which was my #1 objective. Now I'm still going to have to weed the top of the hill in between the individual plants, but I don't have to worry about all the space in between, and I'm hoping that's going to save me a bunch of time. So if you have any questions or comments about this video or any of my videos, as always, leave them below in the description. I love to read them. Do me a big solid before you go. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already hit subscribe, do that so you don't miss another video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. So now we're going to take a quick break to thank this week's sponsor. And this week's sponsor, like every week's sponsor, is me, Chris Gladstone with TNT Try New Things, where I have started a new website link partnering with Buy Me a Coffee as an opportunity for you to check out some of the items I have for sale that you have probably watched the videos on me making. It's also an opportunity to sponsor the channel directly, either through buying me a coffee, or if you're feeling particularly generous, signing up for an annual membership. With that, I'm going to go back to the video.